Hey everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Master Detective Archives Rain Code. We last left off, we were watching our leftover gumshoe gabs and doing the DLC. I went and got some more gumshoe gabs. I have all of Yako's, I have all of Halara's, and Desahiko's. I have to give one more for her in chapter 4, and this one, oh, this one's so annoying. I was missing a lot in chapter 3. And most of them I was able to get within like the first 5 to 10 minutes of the chapter, but this one is when you're at the end on the boat, so that's gonna take a while, but I'll try to have that one by next episode. Thank you all so much for your continued support of the series. I'm happy to wrap this up right and finish up these DLC and the gabs, so you can enjoy everything. So let's do a couple. How many do we have? 2, 4, 7, 8, 10. We have what? 3 more DLCs. So if we do 3 a time, we should finish them. Okay, Yako. Rest in peace, Yako. Single tier. I also have Small Ant stream open on my other monitor because he's playing Kaizo Ironmon and I want to make sure he doesn't lose. But I have the volume off, obviously. I'm focused. Yeah, go.
I guess you could say that.
Say what?
Chief, what made you want to become a detective?
Wait, we just started in the middle of a conversation?
Huh? That came out of nowhere.
I'd understand it if you had special powers like everyone else. But you're not like them. So I want to know what made you decide to be a detective.
I see. Well, you could say something encouraged me, but it's not very interesting.
Did they say, was he a detective before his wife got murked? I don't remember. I don't remember if they both worked there. I think only she did. I think. I'm pretty sure.
As a kid, I was basically Watson.
Like a detective's assistant?
Back in high school, I worked as a part-timer at a small detective agency.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But obviously, I never got to do any exciting stuff like investigate murders. All I did was find lost pets and cheating spouses.
But the pets are important, man.
So exactly what the Nocturnal Detective Agency was doing before we showed up.
Yeah, that's right. But one time, I was involved in the real deal. I took part in an investigation of a murder case. Though I was a kid at the time, so I couldn't do much. The detective there was just some slovenly old guy, but he solved that case like Holmes would have. I sure looked up to him after that.
So that's why he strove to become a detective.
If I didn't have an admiration for detectives, or if I had never taken that part-time job at the agency, I wouldn't have become one.
Chief looks kinda sad.
What happened? Do you regret it? Does it bring back good memories?
Does it bring back good memories?
Well, you know, it's been well over 10 years now, so... Why do you ask?
No reason. I guess that's not the reason why. So, what was that look earlier? Do you regret it?
You mean regret being a detective?
That's a weird question.
Yeah. You looked real sad all of a sudden.
Well, I had to deal with a bunch of troublesome stuff after I became a detective. There have been times I wished I'd never taken this path. But there's also happiness I never would have experienced had I not become one. A lot of people I never would have met, too. Like you guys, for example.
Chief.
Ah,
I know. Let's go out and eat sometime.
not meat buns though.
You know, talking about the past sure made me want a drink. You should join me.
Does that mean you're buying?
You better hurry up and get ready before I leave you behind.
Why did you ignore my question?
We both know he's not buying.
Well, after losing my memories, I'm glad it was everyone here I ended up meeting. Wait, The chief said he doesn't regret being a detective, but why did he look so sad?
Because his wife got murked.
Maybe I misinterpreted.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
I still think it's weird that they put that at the end of every Gumshoe Gap because it's like, it doesn't do anything. Like in Danganronpa, they would say like, oh, you've grown closer and like you need that to, I don't know, get the achievements or, you know, progress your conversations with them. Which I guess in this case, we're progressing 1 to 5. Maybe that's why. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I take it back. We have to get closer to unlock the next Gumshoe Gap. Okay, I get it now. It's very Danganronpa coded. We'll do Halara and Desahiko. And I think then we'll go to the DLC. Because I don't think I have another Fubuki one. Or I might have another Vivian. I don't remember. I'll be honest, I don't remember.
You haven't told anyone about that thing, have you?
The cat?
Huh? What thing?
The cat?
My adoration for cats. And my cat allergies.
I haven't told anyone. We made a promise.
You better be telling the truth.
It is true. Laura, you should trust me more.
Yeah, I thought we were bros.
You know I don't trust humans.
You have said that before.
Humans?
Why are you so mistrusting? There's no way you being a detective fully explains it.
Why do you say that like you're not a human, Halara?
That's none of your concern.
But I'd like to know if there's a reason why.
Not the arm grab. Not the pain arm grab.
I'm not telling.
Laura is so stubborn. But I still have a card I can play.
Blackmail? Threaten with brute strength. Threaten with cooking. Threaten with cats.
But you don't want me to tell anyone about the cat thing, right?
That's terrible. Don't blackmail her.
Is that a
Them.
threat?
God, I'm so bad at it. I'm so sorry, Halara. Please beat my ass. No. Is that a threat?
I'm joking.
Yeah, back down real quick.
I want to know as much as I can about my coworkers here at the agency.
Co-workers, we're friends.
But I'm not going to force you to say something if you don't want to.
Wow, it always makes me laugh, the voice clips that are louder than everything else. Like that one is so much louder.
Fine. As long as you continue keeping quiet about the cats, I will tell you.
Are you sure?
It's nothing interesting, mind you. When I was young, I didn't suspect others like I do today. You could say I was pure and innocent. I never doubted what people told me. Whenever someone lied, I thought they had no other choice. I truly believed that.
A pure and innocent Halara? I can't even begin to imagine it.
Something made me change during middle school. My parents were caught in a scam. It was a common investment scam where they thought they were investing in stocks. Fortunately, it didn't bring total financial ruin to our family. However, this led to my father becoming utterly depressed, and his relationship with my mother suffered, which resulted in a so-called broken home.
Oh, God.
I see.
Are you disappointed by this boring story?
What, girl? What? But,
No, it's not that.
yeah, I'm disappointed.
Well, the event itself isn't important. What matters is the culprit.
The culprit? Was the culprit a relative?
No, that's not it. The culprit who scammed my parents was my best friend.
I thought Halara was about to say it was me.
What? But didn't you say this happened when you were in middle school?
That's correct. In that sense, my friend was a precocious con artist.
Oh.
My so-called friend used clever ploys to extract information from me, then used it to scam my parents.
Damn.
In the end, I was the one who destroyed our family. It was my fault.
I don't think that's the case, Halara.
No, It was the direct result of my overly optimistic outlook on life. Once it was all over, I made my decision. People will always betray other people. Humans are not to be trusted. I chose to never believe in another person again.
So that's Halara's origin story.
That's so sad.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it'd be this serious. I shouldn't have threatened you like that, even jokingly.
Don't look at me like that. It may be a bitter memory, but learning what I value as a detective at such an early age is for my own good. We can't expect innate goodness from those we interact with daily. That is simply impossible. Because of that experience, I'm unfazed when I see one person betraying another.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Halara is shrugging it off like some joke. That profile, that face seems to feel nothing. But I think there's melancholy and sorrow in that expression.
Master, you and Halara seem to have grown even closer.
Yay. I just get more sad stories the closer I get with these people. Okay, Yasuhiko. There's always one character that annoys the living shit out of me. But you gotta have that balance, right? You gotta have that balance. I don't know whose TLC is next. I don't remember. Maybe Fubuki? I wonder if they're all the same length. I hope they are, because that makes the episodes nice and, you know, even in size. Why are we on the roof?
Yasuhiko took me to a rooftop.
To push me off.
Being so high up feels fantastic. Makes you feel alive.
Okay.
So why'd you call me up here?
Bro, I'm scared of heights.
But didn't I tell you why?
No, you told me to shut up and follow along.
Sorry about that. I totally forgot. I love the view from here, so I wanted to share it with you, my man.
Really? Is that it?
The view? Well, I guess it's not so bad, but it isn't exactly exciting either.
Yeah, it's not the best view in the world or anything. The reason why I love it up here is because it helps me envision my mission of becoming a star.
Uh-huh.
Your mission?
Yep. It's to completely capture the hearts of all the people I can see from here. If I can't charm them all, then who am I to say I'm a star, you know?
Can you see that many people from here? I feel like no one's outside.
I suppose that's normal to expect from a star, yeah?
Totally. A real star could charm 100 or even 1,000 times more people.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of which, I've been wondering, why do you want to be both a star and a detective at the same time?
Huh? Where did that come from?
Well, I figured detective work is done in the shadows, but a star kinda has to stand out and shine. I just thought it's a weird combination.
I see. Well, I was planning on writing about it in my autobiography. But why not? I'll let you in on a little secret, my man.
I kind of want to read that autobiography. Sorry, the thought of it makes me laugh.
I had the feeling he was itching to talk about it.
So, the reason why I'm both a detective and a star. I should start with why I became a detective in the first place. Here's why. I had the talent for it.
Huh? That's rather short.
Yep, I've been handy since I was a kid. I was especially good at disguising myself. When I realized I'd make a good detective, it was smooth sailing from there.
But you didn't learn how to disguise yourself in school. How did you know you were good at it?
You might not believe it, but I was a pretty gloomy kid with some real self-esteem issues.
Aw.
What, you? Really?
You, Mr. Cocky Supreme?
I always wanted to become someone else, so I started making disguises.
Aw, wait, that's kind of sad.
Though I figured I had the talent for it, I was surprised to see how well it went.
You as a gloomy kid? I can't even imagine it.
And I say that, but it was honestly just the angst of growing up. that sort of stuff.
Teenage angst.
It's not like I had a terrible past or anything, so don't worry about it.
Okay, that makes me think you did.
I get why you became a detective, but why do you also want to be a star?
Well, this all started while I was still training at the WDO. I was undercover as the singer of a band at a concert.
Oh god.
At the time, I wasn't interested in becoming a star or anything. But when I stood on stage, it was
Huh? What's wrong?
Bro, do you need the Heimlich?
amazing! Oh, it felt so good!
Oh, you weren't done.
On that day, I decided to become a star.
I don't blame him though, because I used to do theater, right? And first play I ever did was in 8th grade, and I got the lead role because I went absolutely ham on my audition, right? And like since then, like I loved being on stage. I miss it a lot, but it is very addicting. It's a lot of fun.
So I thought, next time, it'll be my own skills that get me up here.
Well, he's free to dream whatever he wants.
But you didn't quit being a detective to chase after your dream of becoming a star.
Because he can't sing, bro. I don't think he can carry a tune.
Of course not. Though the idea did cross my mind. But then I realized something. There's no need to choose. I can be both. A star gets everything he wants out of life.
That's a very Desuhiko thing to say.
But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. I was getting barely any sleep, training as a star and working as a detective at the same time.
What kind of training?
You know, the usual. Singing, dancing, and... Anyway, my man, what do you think is most important about being a star?
Singing, dancing, doing drugs. Like that's like the way he stopped. It's like that's what he was gonna say.
Huh? What the heck is he talking about now?
I wonder what it could be.
Being a star? Or
Your aura?
Nice, you get it.
okay.
A real star is enveloped by a special aura, all day, every day. Anyone can tell from just a glance.
Yeah.
That's why I was willing to sacrifice my sleep to develop that aura.
Training to develop an aura sounds kinda like something out of a comic book.
Day after day, I trained as both a detective and a star. Looking back now, it sure was tough. But thanks to that, I've become a superstar detective. All that's left is for the world to realize my charm.
I see.
Hey, what's with that reaction? After everything I've shared, nothing.
It's not as though I'm uninterested or anything. I was honestly impressed.
Huh?
If I had two things I wanted to be, I would have to give up on one of them. I think you're cool for not giving up on either of them, Desuhiko.
Aww.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would say cool is the word, but
Yeah, I knew it. That's the reaction I was expecting.
hi nibbles. You wanna come sit? Come on. Mama's gotta record. Come on.
All right. If that's the case, you're gonna be my apprentice, right? There's currently a special promotion where I'll put 20% more effort into teaching you how to sing and dance.
You think I can carry a tune? I mean, not me, I mean Yuma. I don't think Yuma could sing if his life depended on it.
I think I'll pass on that.
Or dance.
Master, you and Desuhiko seem to have grown even closer.
You okay? She's snuggled in. Snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, so I don't have that one. I do have that one. But let's go do the DLC. Whoa, what do you mean unsolved? I solved that, didn't I? Fubuki's luckiest day. If I could do it all over again, every person has had that thought at some point. Exams, bets, relationships, work troubles. If only I could erase my failures. If only I could have been more successful. However, once a moment has passed, it cannot be redone. Unless you're her. Damn. I wonder why it says unsolved. Did I not save after I did it? No, I'm pretty sure we went back to the main menu. I'm almost positive. Huh. Weird. I mean, I don't think it unlocks anything like or solving all of them, so it's probably fine. I don't see why it would be an issue. I hope. Was it called her luckiest day? I already forgot. My memory is so bad, y'all.
Hey, you there!
Me?
Yes, beautiful lady. You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day.
Okay, that old lady looks like the guy. Oh my god, which case was he from? Was it the guy from the church? That looks like his face on a woman's body.
So to speak.
Lucky day?
Lucky day.
Yes, it'll be the best day of your life. If you were ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day. Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
I do not fare well at gambling.
This is horrible! Someone just fell from the sky!
Is this part of my lucky day?
Fell from the sky. Yo, that was a pretty cool cover, actually.
It appears as though something is happening over there.
Oh, was not expecting the 2D portion. What the fuck? What a ruckus. An accident? Or was it? Oh shit!
I wonder if it could be some sort of festival.
What?
What's going on? Looks like someone collapsed.
Oh, there's blood on the ground.
Some guy fell from a building nearby.
Oh shit.
Was it a suicide?
Pardon me. Please let me through.
Are you a doctor?
Yeah.
No, I am not.
Do you know this man?
No, I do not know him whatsoever.
Then why are you here?
Today is supposed to be my lucky day, so I thought I might be of some use.
Oh my god, girl.
Huh?
He's still alive?
Oh, you are still breathing. What luck.
Hey, he's trying to say something.
Is that a dice?
3.
3.
3?
3?
I was not quite able to hear you. Could you please repeat yourself?
Hey, hang in there. He's not breathing. Where's the ambulance?
Maybe that was a dying message? It sounded to me as though he was trying to say the number 3. If I am not mistaken, those were the last words he uttered before death. I must not let them go to waste.
Her speech is very confusing. Like I like listen to her and I'm like,
Oh, if I rewind time, I can hear his message again.
do you need to?
Repeatedly hearing someone's dying message is something only I can do.
What are you mumbling about? If you're not gonna help, get out of the...
Actually, why not try to prevent him from dying in the first place instead?
Yeah, that would be great.
Protecting the people is part of my duties as a detective. I may still make it in time if I hurry.
Yeah, go catch him.
Hey, you there!
Pardon me, I am in a hurry.
And the next client is... Fuck.
Aw, that noise!
An accident or... That noise was terrible.
Are you alright? What happened? Is there something you must say to me? Please, go ahead.
3, 2.
2? As in the number?
Oh my god, girl.
Hey, you. What happened? Are you all right? Should I call an ambulance?
Does he look all right?
No need. I am fine. I shall be right back.
No need. I'm great.
The dying message was different this time. First was 3. Next it was 2. I wonder what it could mean.
Like 1, 2, 3? Counting?
Hey, you there.
Shut it.
This is exhausting. I might not make it. Oh, perfect timing.
Yeah, let's go run him over.
Pardon me. Please let me in.
So we,
Forward. Full speed ahead.
we're gonna hit him. We're gonna hit them.
Are you all right? What happened here? Can you talk?
There. 1.
1? Now it is 1? What could it mean? Tell me, please, before you die! Did someone push you off? Who was the culprit? No good. I must do it over again.
Girl, I don't think you can handle it.
Hey, he's still breathing. The car's roof must have cushioned his fall. Hurry up and call an ambulance.
Thank goodness. It is true. Today really is my lucky day.
Was that luck?
What a happy ending.
That was baffling. There was a dice on the ground. There 1, 2, 3. There 3, 2, 1. And a dice. And that fortune teller.
What a happy ending. And that is what happened the other day.
That thing goes like, what the fuck?
That's not a happy ending at all. Nothing was solved.
You hit a man with a taxi.
Did the guy live?
Yes, he managed to survive. Although he is currently in a coma.
Ah.
So you still don't know why he fell from the sky?
The newspaper says it was an attempted suicide. It seems he climbed over a fence on top of the building.
I bet the peacekeepers made that up after another half-assed investigation.
Regardless, it has nothing to do with us.
I mean, you're right and all, but doesn't it bother you? That sure is a weird dying message. At first it was 3, then 2, then finally 1, right? It's like a countdown or something. I've never heard of a changing dying message.
That's because dying messages are normally a one-time event.
That's true.
So perhaps the message changed because I turned back time.
No, that doesn't make sense. The victim had already fallen by the time you arrived at the scene. So whether it be a suicide or a homicide, the events leading up to the fall shouldn't have changed. And I doubt he'd want to tell you something different each time. What do you think, Alara?
Should I assume you're requesting to hire me with that question?
Never mind then. It was dumb of me to ask.
No matter the problem, asking for my assistance is the wisest choice one can make.
Except you charge an arm and a leg each time.
Naturally, I must charge an appropriate rate. Although, in this case, it doesn't seem like a criminal act. I suppose I don't mind, if we consider this a conversation among friends.
Oh, so we're friends now. What's with a change of heart?
I miss these guys. It was a good cast, you know. That's part of the reason why I like this game so much.
I wonder why the dying message changed. Do you know why, Halara?
I can deduce the possibilities. However, I cannot declare anything unless I investigate the scene myself.
Literally the ground.
So an investigation is still necessary. You definitely want to remember this.
In clues, you can review the info of acquired clues. Okay. Enlarge image, move to explanation start, move to explanation end. Okay. The man... Oh, nope. The message the man left for Fubuki the first time. Message the second time. And the message the third time.
By the way, according to the newspaper, the victim fell from a 4-story building. Floor 1 is a luxury brand shop. Floor 2 is a restaurant. Floor 3 is a beauty salon. And floor 4 is a casino. Each floor has windows facing the street that cannot be opened. Thus, it's very likely the victim fell from the rooftop.
Okay, the building when the victim is believed to have fallen from is 4 stories high.
Do we have an ID on the victim?
He's a 25-year-old man. He works at the shop on the first floor, but often goes to the other floors as a customer.
So the people in the building were his acquaintances. There's still a chance someone else from the building took him up to the roof and pushed him off.
He worked in the building.
Perhaps the dying message indicates who did it?
If that was the case, then it's weird the message changed each time he got to the victim. Or maybe there's someone named 321? That can't be it, right?
You can't say that with certainty.
Okay, fair enough, but that doesn't explain why the message changed.
That reminds me, when the victim mentioned 1 the last time he spoke, he actually said, there.
There? Did he find something?
That I do not know, though he did look as though he was searching for something.
What does that mean?
The victim must have had something in his hand while he was falling. The impact of the fall caused him to drop it.
I see. So the victim found the item, then left the message 1.
Wait, how do you know he had something in his hand? I mean, I think he was holding a dice, but I don't know how she concluded that from the conversation.
If you think about it that way, the victim's message makes sense, and it's likely the item is related to the case.
Fubuki, did you find anything at the scene?
My deepest apologies. I did not notice anything of the sort.
I did.
You may be careless, but I doubt you'd miss something so big you'd need 2 hands to hold it. Which means it had to be something small enough that it could be easily missed. Hold on. The victim must have held this thing in his hand the first time he fell. But instead of 1, he said 3 that time. Was he holding something different each time he fell? Or was he holding more than 1 thing?
Considering when Fubuki turned back time, it's hard to believe he held something different each time. However, we cannot eliminate the possibility there may have been multiple items.
I am now more lost than ever.
If we follow the logic, we will always arrive at our destination, the truth.
But I am truly lousy at that.
Don't give up, princess. Let's start from the beginning.
Very well. I shall try. If the victim was holding something, that would be a key clue in this case, right? First, regarding the size of what he was holding...
Small.
That's right. Even Fubuki, who was at the scene immediately after the victim fell, didn't notice that small item. Therefore, it's reasonable to believe that whatever he held was something that could fit in the palm of his hand.
We noticed it. She just did. I noticed it, all right? It was right there. It was bright red.
And the impact of the fall caused him to drop it. The third time, the victim realized he dropped it and appeared to be looking around for it. And when he saw it, he said, there, 1. But why would the victim mumble the word 1 after...
Oops, sorry. The surface of the object displayed the number 1. There was only 1 of it. I mean, the surface might have displayed 1.
Normally, That would mean that whatever was on the surface of the item displayed the number 1, would it not?
So the die... Am I saying dice? The die. Sorry. Dice is plural. There was a die. The die said a different number each time he fell because... Does that make sense? Shouldn't the first and the second have matched? Or maybe she just got to him sooner. I don't know. The last time it would make sense.
So the victim saw that and read the number 1 aloud.
I didn't mean to hit that. The last time would make sense because he got hit midair. So obviously if he dropped it, it would land differently.
Huh? That's a dumb conclusion to make.
Oh,
No, that's a sensible way to think about it. It's logical as well.
yeah, screw you, Jasuhiko.
The victim saw it and mumbled 1. So we should assume it was actually written there.
Are you serious? So whatever it is has the numbers written on its surface, right? What is it then? I don't get it. In the beginning, he said 3, not 1.
It's not strange at all if we assume the number changes depending on the situation.
The number can change? Wait, then that must be it.
Whoa, Fubuki! Do you know what it is?
Yes, although it is just my guess. The item the victim was holding... such as a die or something.
I kind of wish they hadn't shown it to me because that wasn't hard. I saw the die. Like there's no trick here to try and figure it out.
A die? Oh, I get it. The number would change depending on the roll. Hold on. It first went from 3 to 2. Isn't it strange the numbers weren't the same?
Yeah, I agree.
Fubuki arrived at the scene after the victim fell. By that time, the die would have fallen from the victim's hand, which means that whatever number turned up on the die should have been set by that point. It couldn't have changed.
Unless someone kicked it because they arrived at a different time.
You're right. Do you have a counter argument for this?
In that case, perhaps this explains it.
The angle from which he saw the die was different. Because that day was my most luckiest day. She did pick him up, right? Maybe he saw it while she was holding him?
The angle from which he saw the die would have been different.
The angle?
The first time, the victim was lying face down. If there was a die in his line of sight, he would have only seen one side of it.
What about the second time?
The second time, I arrived just a bit earlier, so I tried to help the victim up. At that moment, he probably saw the top side of the die.
I see. So that's how it went.
Why does he care what number is on the die?
It's true that under normal circumstances, only the number on the top of a die is read.
Mm-hmm.
He landed on the taxi the third time, so it is possible that the roll of the die changed.
Fubuki, you sure are sharp this morning.
Really?
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
So basically, it went like this. The victim fell from the rooftop while holding a die. He dropped it once he hit the ground, which means the die was cast. As the victim was knocking on death's door, he mumbled whatever number he saw. Great job deducing that much, Fubuki.
Does it appear that I'm becoming a better detective?
Yeah, but not nearly as great as me.
We still lack an answer regarding the final part.
Yeah, why?
The final part?
Like, why does he care with this dice set die? Jesus.
What was the victim trying to communicate with his dying message?
Now that you mention it, you're totally right. Why did he even bother reading the number on the die?
Perhaps it was to inform us of the identity of the culprit?
There is no doubt that the die was meant to point out the culprit. Nearing death, the victim sought out the die to inform you of that. But in his daze, the best he could do was say the number he saw.
What, they work at the casino? That's about all I got.
So the die was pointing out the culprit?
Wait, wasn't there a place that had something to do with dice in the building the victim fell from?
Oh, so perhaps the culprit was in there?
Yeah, the beauty salon, the casino.
Perhaps the culprit was in the casino on the 4th floor?
That's probably it.
You did it, Princess! I didn't think you'd be able to figure it out.
There is no way I could have done so on my own. You have my deepest thanks, Halara and Desuhiko.
Yup, now bow down to my charisma. Still, we're just making assumptions here. We have no solid evidence. If someone said we made it all up based on his dying words, that'd be the end of it.
But we made so much progress in our investigation. Is there nothing to be done about it, Halara?
It would be one thing if we had the die as evidence, but it would be extremely difficult to find now.
If only I had noticed it and picked it up.
Darn.
No biggie. It's not something you'd notice normally. Hey, Halara, what if we use your forte to find out where the die went?
I can't use my abilities while the victim is still alive.
Damn, you make it sound so ominous.
Leaving this case alone is still a valid option. No one made a request for us to investigate, so it's not an urgent matter. The case will solve itself once the victim wakes up.
The culprit might attack the victim again before that happens. Since they didn't get him the first time, they might try to finish the job.
That would be terrible! This is all my responsibility! What should I do?
What the hell was that audio cue? God damn.
I don't think there's any need for you to feel responsible, but I wouldn't feel good about leaving this unsolved. Hey, Halara, you know of any ways around this?
There is one.
Stop teasing us and just say it! Oh, and before you ask, I'm not paying a damn thing.
A clue, then. Ask the fortune teller.
Are you a villager in an RPG or something?
The fortune teller!
Huh? Did something spring to mind?
I told you in the beginning, remember? A fortune teller approached me.
What's that got to do with this case?
You should interrogate that fortune teller about the casino. You may hear something interesting.
I understand. I shall depart after breakfast.
But hey, are you going alone? Fine, I'll join you. Halara, you're coming with, right?
I'm not going without a formal request.
So much for being friends.
All you have done is more than enough for me. Thank you very much. I can handle the rest on my own.
I'm here too, you know.
Wait, how does Halara know that the fortune teller knows something? What gave that away? Is it... like, I could understand maybe the fortune teller is like a scam for the casino. Like, hey, today's your lucky day. Go, you know, and the person's like, maybe I'll go try my luck. Here's my lucky number, you know?
Hey, you there!
Us?
Yes, you lovebirds. You make one fine pair.
Yeah.
You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
Lucky day?
Yes, it'll be the best day of your life. If you are ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day. Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
Yes, please.
It appears that multiples of 3 are your lucky numbers. If you're going to gamble, be sure to bet on increments of 3.
I get it. This is what Halara was getting at.
What do you mean?
You're in bed with that casino up ahead, aren't you?
Yep, damn, okay. How did Halara know that, though? Is that just knowledge she has?
What are you saying?
They have?
Casino? I don't know what you're talking about.
You claim we have good luck to scam us at the casino.
That's a baseless accusation. I'm just an ordinary fortune teller.
You must have heard about the guy who fell from the casino's building. The victim was nearly killed by someone who works there. I bet he knew too much about your secret. If you know something, you better cough it up now. Or you might be next. And if you're working with dangerous people, you should call it quits today. We can take care of the rest, so tell us what you know.
As you said, my job is to lure customers in and guide them to the casino. The lucky number thing is all a lie. In fact, if they pick those numbers, they will surely lose.
But I truly believed it was my lucky day.
I'm sorry. I actually don't know how to tell anyone's fortune. I just followed the manual.
Oof.
And that manual was made by the casino?
Yes. Cheating is rampant in the casino. They really conduct some dirty business there.
Do you know the man who fell from the building?
Yes. He's what they call a hired plant. He mixes in with the customers and steers them a certain way so the casino can cheat them. So, my ears perked up when I heard he attempted to kill himself. I knew he'd made a mistake and was being silenced.
Damn.
I see. So that's what it was.
A plant hired by the casino.
Hey, are you really gonna do something about them? If they find out I told you all this.
Leave it to me. Who do you think I am? I am the superstar detective, slayer of evil, Tetsuhiko Thunderbolt!
That's not very reassuring.
It appears the entire casino is in on this crime. There will only be more victims if we leave them be.
We might as well see this through to the end. Though, I bet the chief would tell us to stay out of trouble.
But what shall we do? We lack even a single piece of evidence. I would feel terrible if we had to involve the fortune teller more than necessary.
I guess we'll have to rush in from the front.
Which means we are going on an adventure.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
These two are a funny pair.
Are they really gonna be all right?
Yeah, I don't know. Their energy complements each other, as in, like, they'll do dumb shit together, you know?
This looks like the place.
Indeed. Do you have a plan, Tetsuhiko?
Oh, I was confused. I was like, I thought they said it was on the 4th floor. This is the building, I think. Because that looks like a shop. Okay, I understand.
Of course. The plan name is Leave Things to Chance.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Let's go, Fubuki!
Right.
Oh, God. Oh.
Lara, what are you doing here?
Ooh, Halara brought the big bucks.
I knew you'd rush in without a plan.
You are correct, Halara.
Carelessly sowing confusion will simply result in more victims. Don't be so rash.
I love Halara, man.
Are you trying to get in our way? It'd be one thing if you just stayed out of it.
I'm saying the two of you don't stand a chance. If you're up against a casino, let me handle it.
Huh?
Are you going to help us?
Bet on me and you are sure to win.
Wow.
Listen, here's the plan.
The Riz. I got this fat stack of cash. We're gonna go blow it and make bank. I like this one. This is fun. It has like, multiple people involved, multiple characters. Tetsuhiko's was mainly him being dumb, right? I shouldn't roast him. Is that guy okay? Where did they push him from? The roof? So they took him upstairs and pushed him?
Welcome.
Hello.
I'd like to convert all this into chips.
Oh, damn. Big money.
Right away.
Call the owner over. I'd like to play a game. Tell the owner I want to talk to him about that attempted suicide.
Understood.
Oh, damn. Laura, don't mess around. Wow, that is a very horizontal
How can I help you? You don't seem affiliated with the Peacekeepers.
mustache. His mustache is very, very much a line.
I'll be direct. You tried to erase one of your hired plants.
What are you talking about?
I'll bet all of my chips. If you win, then this issue will disappear. We'll conclude our investigation and never return. And of course, you can keep all the chips.
Laura, are you sure about this?
And if you win?
You will confess your crimes and turn yourself into the Peacekeepers.
Very well. I don't know what crime you're speaking of, but as the owner of the casino, I cannot turn down such a direct challenge.
I expect you to keep your word.
Very weird.
Of course, and you as well. So, what would you like to play?
Bring some dice.
A game of craps?
Yes, but let's cut out all of the complicated rules. This game will consist of 4 dice. Each player will take 2 and roll them at the same time. Whoever gets exactly 7 wins. If both rolls land on 7, then it's a draw and the game continues.
Very well. We will prepare the dice. Are you fine with that?
Ah, you're gonna pick your little weighted die.
I don't mind.
Okay. Cheating, cheating, cheating. Oh, but you can turn back time.
You'll roll the dice.
Turn back time.
What? Me? But you are far better at gambling, Laura.
I'm going to find out what's going on. Just roll the dice like you normally would. However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
Oh, right. I do have that ability.
Girl.
Are you ready?
Wait, but if their dice are weighted, aren't they just gonna roll a 7 every time?
Let's play.
Oh, shit. Uh-huh.
Well, well. Looks like that's game.
However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
This is actually kind of fun.
Laura, I just turned back time. You rolled a 7 right at the start. And my roll was terrible, by the way. I completely lost.
I mean, 7 isn't 7 the most statistically likely sum? So like it's not necessarily they're cheating straight out the gate, right?
I knew it. But you can do this as many times as you want. That's your strength.
Right.
I mean, no.
Are you done with your huddle? No amount of planning will help with dice. You must let luck take over from here.
Isn't 7 the most statistically likely, though? I mean, I'm sure they're weighted dice, but, like...
Now, let us play.
You need a certain sample to know if they're cheating.
Yes, game on. This time...
Fubuki's gonna die. Ooh!
Why?
Well, well. Looks like that's game.
She'd be like, dying.
However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
Like, girl, I can't turn back time.
I have returned. This is the second time. The opponent rolled 7 on the first throw both times.
Can you lower your voice?
The timing of the dice roll was different from before, so I thought there would be different numbers.
I mean, there was different numbers.
Are casino owners blessed with natural luck?
No, it's not luck. He's probably cheating.
I mean, they were different numbers, though. He rolled a 3 and a 4, then a 1 and a 6. That's I mean... Can weighted die land on multiple different pairs of numbers? Wait, how does that work? That doesn't really physically make sense.
Cheating?
Seems like he's going all out. Well then, there's no reason for us to hold back either.
But what are you going to do? If he can cast a 7 each time through cheating, no amount of turning back time will help. Moreover, there is a limit to how many times I can use my ability.
Look, not to be a stickler, I hate probability. That is the one subject in mathematics that I was not good at as an engineer. I mean, I don't 100% need to know that. I guess statistics, but whatever. But, like, logically speaking, I don't think you can assume someone's cheating if they roll a 3 and a 4, then a 1 and a 6. You know? I don't think weighted dice can do that. Unless they're not weighted and they're doing some other trick, like shaking the table or some shit. I don't know.
There is a way to prevent his cheating.
Really?
Switch the dice?
However, prevention doesn't guarantee us victory. In order for us to win, you must roll a 7.
Oh, right.
Easy.
Can you do it this time, Fubuki?
I can certainly try. I became a detective by challenging my own fate. I refuse to lose here.
I'll join you in your battle.
Right.
Are you done with your little meeting? You can talk all you want, but I don't think it will change the numbers on the dice. Now, shall we play?
Before we begin, I'm thirsty. Can I get some water?
Fetch me water, peasant.
Very well.
Oh, excuse me.
What are you trying to do?
My hand slipped. Let's begin.
Very well.
I'm counting on you, Fubuki. This game won't end until you roll a 7.
Leave it to me. Come on, 7. Come on, 7. There!
You... How did you...
Wow, this is incredible! I won! I really won!
Desahiko!
Impossible! I can't lose with these dice!
Seems like the game is over. You must now confess your crimes.
Oh. Damn, did we just kill the man? Not that I care. I mean, he's a terrible person, but okay, well, I care. We don't want to murk anyone, all right? Wait, so well, how did he check the dice? Are they going to tell me?
I'm glad to see you have regained consciousness.
I like how Desahiko decided to show up, blood still fully on his head.
Are you all right after that awful fall?
What? No, it's me, Tetsuhiko.
That was quick. Oh my god.
We went over this before we entered the casino. Were you even listening?
As I suspected, the dice used by the casino were rigged.
How?
The victim must have intended to let others know about it with a dying message.
But how?
It was obvious they'd cheat if we challenged them to a match involving dice.
Which is where I came in.
But can you weight them so that they end up on 2 different numbers? I don't think you can.
Well, I distracted the staff. Halara messed with the dice.
If they landed on 1 and 6 every single time, that would make sense. But they didn't. They did 1 and 6 and 3 and 4.
So that is what happened.
Yeah, Fubuki, sorry, you really didn't win. Halara cheated.
I was only able to win thanks to Halara.
No, I didn't touch your dice, Fubuki.
Huh? Then I really rolled a 7 on my own?
Yes, you won that game.
Really? Thank goodness! I won that game!
Great job, princess.
Yes! Even if it was just a little bit, I believe I grew as a detective.
Aww. That was cute. Come on, that was good. If I don't think about the logistics too hard, it's fine. It was cute though. Fun to see the squad together. Fun use of her powers too. I like that. I didn't really understand where that was going at first. I was like, Laura, how are we winning this?
Hey, Lara, please do something. Fubuki has been completely obsessed since that day. There's no way I can win against someone who can turn back time.
How rude. I would never cheat like that. Come on, Desuhiko. One more game.
Aw, she's so lucky. That's so cute. Aw, that was good. I like that. I like that one. I think I like that better than Desuhiko's. But that's because the others got involved. Oh my god, I like how for Desuhiko the voice actor's name is just Ken. Kazuki Chiplock. Aw, that was adorable. I'm curious to see, does it show that I beat it? No, it doesn't. That's freaking weird. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna call that episode there, but I thank you guys for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. I'm excited to do the other ones, although I'm afraid the Vivia and Yako one is gonna make me sad. But we'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah, as always, feel free to leave a like, comment, favorite, or subscribe, whatever y'all are feeling. And until the next time, lights off, dark out.